dear student, welcome to Department of Chemistry. Today we study the HSAB principle. So let us begin with it.
Hello dear student, today we study the principle of HSAB. In that particular principle, H means hard, S means soft, A means acid and B means base. So this principle is called as hard and soft acid base principle. This principle is introduced by Pearson in 1963 for stability of coordination complexes. Means to explain the stability of coordination complexes, Pearson introduced a principle of HSAB. Before starting the principle of HSAB, we have to know that different types of definition of acids and bases. There are generally three categories we are considered here. First one is arenes. There are three things is considered here for explaining the acid-base conditions. First is arenes. Here we are considering the acid and base. So according to the Arrhenius, the solution which generates the H plus ion is called as acid, and the solution which generates the OH minus ion is called as base. The next theory is Lorentz theory. Lorentz and Bronsted theory. According to Lorentz-Bronsted theory, the solution which gives H plus ion and the solution which accepts the H plus ion is called as base. And the third theory is Lewis acid-base theory. Lewis acid-base theory. According to the Lewis, the solution, it is the compound or the species which accept the electron pair is called as acid, or the compound or species which donate the electron pair is called as base. Acid means which accept the electron pair acceptor, and base is electron pair donor. So, student, you have to know all these three definitions of acid and base. Once again, I repeat this definition. First is, according to the Arrhenius, acid is a species which generate the H plus ion in a solution, and base which generate the OH minus ion in solution. Next, according to Lorentz-Bronsted, the species which gives the H plus ion is called as an acid, and the species which accept the H plus ion is called as base. And the third concept is for Lewis. Lewis considered that the species which accept the electron pair is called as acid, and the species which donate the electrons pair is called as base. So the Pearson considered the third theory for his study, that is the Lewis acid-base concept. So, see here, as we already studied the Lewis acid-base concept, that is acid, it is a species which accept the electron pair. Acid, which acid is electron pair acceptor. The species which is capable to electron pair acceptor, definitely it is an electron deficient. Means it is we consider it as a carbon, okay, cationic species. And base, you know, base is electron pair donor. It is definitely electron rich simplest understanding, you consider that acid is electron pair acceptor, it is electron deficient, and if it is electron deficient, it carries a positive charge on it. Next is base. Base is electron pair donor. Definitely, it is an electron-rich species, and it can ionized species. Okay. Then for inorganic complexes, for example, we are considering any metal ligand complex. Suppose we are considering the octahedral complex. Here, the metal carry positive charge and ligand is negatively charged. So, metal is acting as an acid and ligand is acting as an base according to the Lewis acid-base concept. Now, we study the actual HSAB principle. HSAB principle. In HSAB principle, we consider that first, hard acid prefers to bind with hard base. Okay, and second is soft acid prefer to bind with soft base. Before starting this point, we have to know what is hard acids and what is hard base, or what is soft acid and what is soft base. So, we consider the first point, that is the hard acid prefers to bind with hard base. Bonding is generally present is ionic in nature. Ionic in nature. Next point is what? There is a large electronegativity difference. Electronegativity difference. If your molecule contains the two atoms which is having the larger difference in their electronegativity, definitely the bond present in them is ionic in nature. So next is to in the hard acid prefers to the bind with hard base is we are consider the hard acid. Hard acid and hard base. So first we focus on some point of hard acid. Hard acid are a small size cations. Small size cation. Okay, next, if they are having the small size, definitely it is having the high positive charge. High positive charge on it. Next, they are having this small ionic radii. Third point is what? Small ionic radii. And next is they are, if their size is very small, they are strongly solvated. Next point is strongly solvated. Okay, and they are not easily oxidized. Not easily oxidized. I mentioned this point here. Not easily oxidized. Okay. So hard acid, which acid? They are having a very small size cation. Next is, if they are small size, definitely they have a high charge upon on each. They are small ionic radii. They have very small ionic radii. If their size is small, ionic radii is very small, then they are highly solvated by the water molecule or any solvent. Next is they are not easily oxidizable also. Okay, this is we are consider for the hard acid. Next point is what are the example of hard acid? Hard acids are lithium plus, potassium plus, then hydrogen atom, hydrogen, sodium. These are the different types of example of hard acid. They can act as a hard acid in the coordination complexes. So this is all about the hard acid. Now we focused on hard base. Hard bases are what? They are also a small size, but they are anion. Small size anions. Next, they are having a very high electronegativity. High negative charge. Third point regarding to the hard base is they are having a small ionic radii. Small ionic radii. Fourth point regarding to the hard base is they are not easily oxidizable and they are weakly solvated. Weakly polarizable one. Weakly polarizable and they also not easily oxidized. Okay, so student, in this particular point we study the part hard acid and hard bases. What are the hard acid consists their characteristics? There are five characteristics for the hard acid and also 5 characteristics for the hard base. They should possess this characteristics. Now we see the example of hard bases. Example of the hard bases are generally Cl-, F-. These are the halogens, and in halogen we are considering only fluorine and chlorine, and along with that hydroxide ion OH- ion is also acting as a hard base. So I hope you are clear this concept of hard acid and hard base. Now we study the soft acid and soft bases. Second point is what? Soft acid prefers to bind with soft base. Soft base. Before starting this point, we know that we have to know what is soft acid and soft bases. Okay, so soft acid generally create a covalent bonding and they have very small electronegativity difference between the two atoms. While in hard acid and hard bases, you know very well that the acid is there is presence of a ionic bond and there is very large difference between the electronegativity of the two atoms. Here we are considering a completely vice versa relationship between the hard acid and hard bases and soft acid and soft bases. So now we consider some characteristics of the soft acid. They are having a large size cation. Large size cation. Next characteristic is what? Less electropositive charge. They are having very less electropositive charge on them, and also they are having a large ionic radii. Large ionic radii. The example of the soft acids are what? I minus hydride ion, and the soft acids are Cu plus ion, then Ag plus ion, Orium, and Ag2 plus ion. Cu plus, Au plus, Ag plus, and Ag plus are the example of the soft acids. Now we study the soft bases. Soft bases are what? Large size cation. Large size anions. Okay. The next is what? They are less electron negative. They are very less electron negative. Less electron negative. And the next point, it is a intermediate electropositive element is considered here, and they are highly polarizable. They are highly polarizable. Okay, this is the basic characteristics of the soft bases. The well-known example of the soft bases are I minus hydride ion, and next is S sulfur ion in -2 charge. So in today's lecture we study the what is soft acid, what is soft bases, hard acid, hard bases, different type of example of hard acid, hard bases, soft acid, and soft bases. But some element is there which is in border between the soft and harder one. Okay, the borderline acids and bases are, this is what? Borderline. Borderline acids and bases. The borderline acids and bases are the acids are Cu2 plus ion. Also, along with that, we are considering the ruthenium atom and osmium atom. Also, ruthenium in +3 state and osmium in +2 state. Cu2 plus, Ru3 plus, and OS2 plus. These are the example of the borderline acids, and borderline bases are Br minus, N3 minus, and N2. These are the borderline bases. So HSAB principle is very important from the exam point of view, and to know the exact mechanism of the inorganic. For that purpose, we should know what are hard acid, what are hard base, what is soft acid and soft bases. I hope you all are clear the concept of HSAB principle. If you have any problem, you can ask into the discussion forum. Thank you.